welcome back to NASCAR 25 Career Mode. We're back. It's week 10 of Season 7 here. We're like a third of the way through this last season. Go to the Rock today. Only Xfinity this weekend as we rock out in Rockingham. We have a PR opportunity. All of a sudden, these came back magically. I don't know. We went like the whole last season without them. They came back. I picked the money one. I didn't read it. We're not gonna hire anybody. Let's get the cars ready, and then we're gonna go. Hopefully, have a good race. We'll see. We need just a little work on this week's car. Just a little 35 piece. Next week's car looks not great. Is that Dega? It is Dega. And then we'll just put what little bit we got left over here. And just like that, we're ready to go. Let's head to Rockingham. Here we are at the Rock. Almirola, Zilich, Allgaier. Your current ones to watch, as always. Here's our schedule. I think this is the first race, or this first track we ran at in this game. At least for the career mode here. I'm going to go practice, and then we're going to get qualifying and get into this race. Jesus. Alright, well, that's going to be practice as we spin around. Normally I'd run more, but the 45 just had one hell of a moment right in front of me, and we both ended up wrecking. So that's the end of practice. We're going to go realistic. We crashed. They got to fix the car. Let's go to qualify. We were still 27th. I think we had a lot more pace. The balance feels suspect, but we'll see what happens as we go through. I think we're bottom line people. We got a bottom line car, but I'm not sure. We might be able to run the top. Maybe the middle is where we're at. Maybe we're somewhere between. Let's see what qualifying feels like. It's a one lapper, so we won't get a ton of information. There's a big wreck. The 45 like slid down in front of me in the corner, it wiggled. I kind of tried to go low, but they were still wiggling, and then we ended up getting hit, going around. Everybody was spinning. It was a great time. Oh, speaking of the suspect balance. Well, how about we just don't put down a competitive lap before the race? We're going new era NASCAR today. I have put in like 2 practice laps and didn't even make a qualifying lap. We're just going to see what happens in the race. That's how they do it now. They don't practice. They don't qualify half the time because it rains. They just go for it. Let's do this. We have to be aware that it might be a little loose. We've learned. Here we go.
Crank it up now. Time to go.
All right, here we go to green for this race. It was 60-something laps. Is that what I said it was? Well, it's 15 for the first stage, so we'll see how far up we can drive here through the first stage. Maybe top 25, maybe top 20. We'll see. Drop to the bottom. Up the inside of Van Alst and Smithley, maybe. No, not quite. That was a little scary. Massey out there too. Crashed with him in practice. That's who we crashed with in practice. Whoa! Got a little tight on entry. Oh, got a little loose in the middle. How about all of them? Tight, loose, somewhere in between. Got a little bit of a run on exit. There you go. We got somewhere in between. Blaine Perkins up next. See if we can't keep the car going straight. Holy shit. Yep, there's a wall. We were up to 33rd for a second. Ellis might get back by us here. Oh boy, nope. Part throttle is not the answer. Just so you know, part throttle seemed to be worse somehow. Thought maybe I was jamming the gas too hard. That's why the back end was stepping out. But it turns out if you go part throttle, it steps out even harder. So maybe I wasn't jamming the gas hard enough? Who knows? See if we can try and work our way back through the field again. There we go. That felt good, but I had to go like full rip all the way through the corner. So I guess that's what we have to do. It's going to be tough when we're coming up behind guys who are braking. Whoa! We're up to 35th now. Ryan Truex up next. Try and go to low on him as we exit the corner. Joey Gase and Perkins next to. Didn't quite hang it down on the bottom like I was looking at. We'll stay 33rd though, with a chance to move up the inside of Perkins into 3. And maybe Ellis as well as we go through 3, and maybe Annunziata as we go down the straightaway. Look at that move, 3 in a row. Alfredo up next in 29th. We're in the top 30 pretty quickly here. Well, I guess about halfway through stage 1.
One inside. Clear low.
29th now as we get around Alfredo, Balicki, Williams, these next 2 cars.
Inside now.
Follow Kyle Sieg for the moment, but we're going to find the wall pretty hard too. Car just stopped turning. It was hard to tell where we were too with Sieg in front of us the way he was. We keep going forward though. It's just probably damage that we'll have to fix on the pit stop. The outside of Williams. And we get that move done up to 26, maybe 25th, and we can get by Clements. Maybe 24th if we can get by Dye. Maybe 23rd if we can get by Green. Everybody's coming to us right now. God, it's all about putting the exact right amount of wheel into it, and I have not put enough in. But I think the second I try and put enough in, we're gonna do that and slide all over the place. That's scary. Benedetto up next. We'll give him a little nudge down the front straight. 5 to go. Can we get inside the top 20 by the end of this stage? That'd be nice. Just gonna get in the back of the Benedetto, who slides up in front of us like he was very clear. He wasn't. Just so we're clear. You, my friend, were not clear. No matter what your spotter says, I was there and coming with steam. There's nowhere else for me to go.
Clear inside. Inside now.
Get that move done.
Clear all around.
Thompson and Poole are the
One low.
next 2 up before we get inside the top 20. Running out of time here in the first stage. Not that 20th is points or anything, but it'd be nice to get there for the restart. We'll shoot the inside on Thompson. I don't know if we're going to get there. Not quite. He's got to brake so hard. He can just kind of drive around the outside and get a good run off through the corner.
Still there.
Oh boy, sideways. Way sideways.
Outside. Clear high if you want it. We'll get him, buddy. Stay focused.
Well, that's the end of stage 1, us crashing. We're 24th.
Pit road's open this time.
Everybody else is spinning. We're going to have to come
Here's
down
where we're
as
taking this
well.
stop. What do you think?
That looks pretty good.
Here we
Let's
come,
confirm
fellas.
it
Be
and get
ready.
down there. We're going to have to go through the field again here.
Coming to the green. Be ready.
Alright, green flag back in the air. We didn't drop all the way to the back as we came down to do our repairs, so that's good. 32nd right now. Let's see if we can get into the top 20 here by the end of stage 2.
Car outside.
Oh, we get in the back of Massey as he slides down a little bit in front of us. We're sliding up off the corner. He's sliding all over the place. Some contacts made. He's kind of drifted down a little bit in front of me, and my right front got into his left rear. Go up the inside of Truex. Gase and Balicki up next. We'll try and hang it down by the line. Boy, this car's a little wicked today, huh?
Clear high if you want it.
Clement's up next as we make it into the top 30. Swoop down underneath him. Keep him high enough, though, that we can get by pretty easy, and we're on our way forward. Benedetto and Williams. We're gonna look up the inside until Williams just slid down right in front of us. Had to slam on the brakes.
Clear high.
And the car underneath us through that corner somehow.
One bottom.
Oof. Well, we get to Benedetto.
Clear inside.
Drift style.
Car low. Clear, clear.
Green's just gonna block us through the corner for some reason.
Clear inside. One high.
Up the inside of Williams and Alfredo.
3 wide.
Been up the inside of several people, and Williams has been in the middle. He's on his way forward as we are. We're up to 25th now. Only on lap 5 here in stage 2, so we got plenty of time to keep going.
One inside. Clear all clear. One up high.
The inside of the 11, now the 28, now the 44, hopefully. 10 to go. Oh, really threw it off into that corner. That was a little hot. That one was on me.
Clear high if you want it.
But I mean, through it, we might get all those passes done. It's exciting. Up to 22nd now, with Eckes and Burton the next two.
Inside door. Clear inside.
Back to the gas in between Van Gisbergen and Eckes. Looking at top 20 if we can get by these guys.
Outside now. Clear outside. One outside.
There's Parker Retzloff in 19th.
Inside.
Try and go high on him, low on Eckes. We make that work. Thompson's going to slide up in front of us too, though, so that's going to slow us up a bit. Ooh, a little bit of contact as he shoots us up high through 1 and 2.
Clear all clear.
Get my nose in there, though. We stay to his outside. Retzloff's going to slide up in front of him. That's going to force him to kind of back out of it. And we're through all the way up to 18th as we make this pass on the 4. Now the 10 up. We got a big run on him.
One high.
Shoot to the inside. Got a ton of time left, but we're up to 17th. Don't think we're going to collect any stage points here in stage 2. Could be a nice finish if we keep this momentum going.
Five to go this time.
Pull up to the back of Harrison Burton here now, seeing if we can find a way around. We're going to look up the inside. He's going to be there and block it off. And the back out of that move. Almost sideways as we go through the corner, trying to keep up with him. So we can get a run off of 4 this time and get a big move done down into 1. Definitely a bit of a run off of 4. Go high through 1 and 2. Collect the wall a bit. That's not what we wanted. Nice gap out behind, but we just haven't been able to make much headway into passing Burton and Dye right now. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Burton and Burton. Thought that yellow and red car was the 10, but it's actually the 27. So we passed the 25 coming across the start-finish line. Go up the inside of the 27. Car's snappy loose. We just hold on to it. 25 is going to get back by, though.
Clear.
Good run off of 4 should give us the pass on the 27 as well, going down into 1.
Clear outside.
Nick Sanchez, Travis Quapple, the next 2 up. It's not going to matter because they're going to get back to the line, or at least the 10th place guy is going to get back to the line, and then the caution is to come out at the end of the stage. Tire light comes on,
Okay, big
and that's that. Two stages in the book here. No points for us so far, but we're starting to work our way up there. We're at 15th place now.
Want to change anything up?
No damage to fix, but we will. Actually, let me. Just gonna put a little extra tire pressure in it here for this longer run.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
Try and be a little quicker early so we can get in good position.
Pace cars off.
Restart in 15th.
Be ready now. There's the green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Start with Retzloff on our outside. Quapple and Sanchez are the row in front of us. We got Burton looking up the inside early.
Clear outside.
Scooch through on Retzloff. Quapple now slides to the bottom in front of us. Gotta let off the gas. Oh, it's a tough go through the corner. Following Sieg, still have Burton up the inside trying to make the pass. We'll be able to clear him. Go up the inside of Sieg now for 14th. Can we get this move done?
Clear high.
Kind of had to use the apron there to straighten ourselves out as the back end was trying to leave. Sieg's still there. I can't quite slide up in front of him, but we'll slide up enough to block him off and get that move done. So Wallach next. Quapple moving forward. Really get it wound up here through 3 and 4. Get a good run down the front straight, hopefully. Not too bad of one. We'll pull up to the back of Quapple now. Where are we going to make this pass on him? Outside? Oh, not if you're in the wall. Ooh, just miss it. It's going to give Burton a chance to, or Sieg, sorry, a chance to pull back up on me. Burton's there as well. Getting very tight into the corner if we're lifting, and then it's immensely loose when we try and go back to the power. It's not the ideal balance, I would think. Because those are two things you do want to lift into the corner so that you can get through the corner, and then the other thing you want to do is generally hit the gas because this is a race car. And that's how you go fast. Oh, we're going to hit the fucking wall every time because I can't turn off the corner. If I turn, the back end's gone. If I don't turn, the wall is there. Love to get away from Sieg, but he's still here somehow. Well, I know how, actually, because I hit the wall every lap. Come here, Sanchez. I just want to pass you. I just want Sieg to not be here anymore. We're going to hit the wall again. Just barely that time. We're getting a little better. Sieg's still going to have enough of a run to get up our inside. I have to try and keep him from passing me. Actually, it's a really good run. He's going to get side by side. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out for him. Go high again through the corner. This time we actually avoid the wall, which is good. think we will have to make a stop here in this final stage. See if it's yellow or green. High again as we try and follow Sanchez, get up to him. Starting to open a little bit of a gap back to Sieg. Alright, up to Sanchez here, looking to the outside, not quite going to get there. See if we can get wound up a little bit off the corner. Allgaier out in the lead at the moment. Trying to run away from the field as we continue to work on the 48 here. Might have a top 10 run in us if we can get by the 48 and start finding some way by some guys. There we go. We're by now as we look at the back of the one up ahead. The 48's going to look to our inside. Avoid the wall on exit. Look at that run down the back straight. We can run lower through 3 and 4 than we can through 1 and 2, it seems like. The way the car enters kind of slides up a little higher in 1 and 2 than it does in 3 and 4. We'll try and pull up to the back of Quapple now. Plenty to go. Look high, get a run. Follow him down into 3 and 4. Nice draft there. Take our way into the inside with a huge run. Oh, we're gonna slide him way up by the wall. Get back into the gas. And make that move stick up to 12th. So Walich and Mayer is what stands between us and a top 10. We'll see what the pit stops still bring, though. There's our tire warning. Nobody's been on the pits yet, but we've now been warned that our tires are wearing. Still about a second back on Sawalich. Doesn't look like we're making a ton of headway in that direction. Maybe a little bit, though. Might be just under a second here soon. Actually, it already is just under a second. There's a pitter. Looks like Eckes, or Hill, sorry. Hill's gonna bring it in. We are told to by our team, so we're gonna follow suit. 4 tires, a can of fuel gets us there. Let's do it. We're starting to get really fast. We really pulled up to Sawalich on that last lap. Well, we're getting fast. Let's come on down.
Back it down, back it down.
Put on some new tires and see what we can do. Is it the cone? Must be the cone. There we go.
Careful when you merge it.
Alright, we're going to return to the racing surface here. We were nowhere near...
One outside.
Oh my god.
Clear top.
Brandon Jones and Sheldon Creed. One of them might have just spun. No, maybe not. We were nowhere near either of them when we came in, but they came out right by us, so I don't know what that means. We're 2 laps down for the moment. Hello. And that's Allgaier next up in front of us. So we either get to him to give ourselves a lap back, or we wait till he comes into pit. Holy snap.
Out.
Okay, well there was no grip on the new tires. We have to come into pit because I just destroyed this car. There was absolutely no grip. We went down to the corner. The back end stepped out. I tried to correct it. I corrected it right into the wall. Well, we start 38th. We're the only person 2 laps down. That sucks. How many laps are left? I think we're going to finish dead last. Like 9 laps. Let's see if we can do anything in 9 laps. I don't think we can. We would... Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We would literally have to drive all the way past the field to get our lap back, get a caution, go back to the back of the field, and then drive up through it.
Outside.
I mean, we could try. Can you go down here? Is there a grip down here?
3 wide. 4 wide.
Oh, Truex didn't give me any room there.
3 wide. You're all clear. Outside door.
Well, that was my dumb thing I tried. We're good. We're just gonna take last. Dang it.
Clear high if you want it. 1 bottom.
I think something might be legitimately broken in this car. It's impossible to drive now. It feels so much worse than the rest of the race. I don't know what happened. We just came out of that pit stop and it snapped sideways and now it don't drive. Well, as I say that, I drive by the 39. Alright, well, I've driven the rest of the race. I've half spun on just about every other corner. There's a wall there. And we're going to finish dead ass last. Luckily, Talladega's up next, and it's, well, 1, the back end of the car surely won't be this bad at Talladega, but 2, we might win a couple races.
Keep your chin up, driver. We'll get things
We're taking that down to 13%, because who the hell wants to run a long Talladega race where you just go out to the front and then you do the old yo-yo? Allgaier's going to win this thing. Over Quapple, Gray, Eckes, Retzloff, Burton, Almirola, Williams, Dye, and Thompson. Something tells me that caution I caused might have shook up the field a little bit. Took up 600 rep from that. Allgaier wins. Rockingham was the stage for the NXS Rockingham 250. It was a battle that... Oh, I always read this one wrong. Nobody cares. Allgaier won. I don't know why I always read that one wrong. It's come up several times, and I miss the and. 38th, yippee, $78,000. Nobody gives a flying. Talladega is up next. We're at $1.4 million. We got some parts to buy, I'm sure. I guess we can check the standings after that. Ew. It's not going to be good. I mean, we still have 2 wins. Allgaier now has 3, so we're the only two-win winner. And we'd still just barely be in the playoffs had we not gotten our wins yet. So, there's that. That'll be it for this episode. This one was a crazy short one, but with only the 1 Xfinity race. It's going to happen. See you next time out for Talladega, which will probably be a fairly short video as well. And then we move on to, like, Texas or something like that. So that'll be that. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.